Hey guys, this is Jonathan. Thanks a lot for checking this video. So let me ask you a very quick question. Are you still using article spinning software and still spinning your article the traditional way like you are always used to? So right now you can see that this is my personal article spinning software, and in fact I'll give that to you for free as a bonus. And right here, this is the traditional way we normally spin article. This content has been spun up to 72.92%. So there is a great spin percentage right here in this content. And the problem is that right now, since Google just updated their search results and the way they are ranking sites, their duplicate filter are even better than before. So as you probably know, you will need to spend a lot of time to get your content spun, sometimes up to 100%, and really it's a really tedious work even for your writers if you are outsourcing this stuff, and it's a lot of time spent. So what if I tell you that I have found a way to get my writers to spin those articles and always achieve between 90% up to 100% uniqueness. And what I'm saying right here is 100% uniqueness, meaning that it's 100% original every time. So probably you have seen some other software displaying like 200%, 300% uniqueness, but to my logic, it makes sense that it's only 100% which is unique. So this is how the software is designed. So this is just an article spinner just to show you how we normally do it. But I will show you exactly in just a few clicks how to get this at a much higher level. And right here, this is the brand new software that I just created, and mind you, even if it appears really simple with just a few clicks, this is really not like crappy software that have been launching on ClickBank. And I'm going to show you a live demonstration how I achieve this percentage of uniqueness using this content and also make it really awesome. And this software can be used with as an add-on software to any kind of article spinner that you have right now. So it doesn't really matter. You just spin the content and then you place it in this software so that you can make sure that the content is really at a very high spin level. But there is a very structured approach that you should take in order to get this stuff done correctly. So in this post you have a few videos which I encourage you to watch, and right now I'm just going to do a live demonstration how you can achieve this percentage of uniqueness. So right now you can see that it's spun up to 72%, and it's a really tough job to do this stuff. So I'm just going to cut this content and paste it right here, okay, and right here, okay, and I'm going to paste a list of titles very quickly, paste it right here, and there are 20 titles, 67 paragraphs, and I'm going to do a random mixture of every of those things. Right here I just select a few. Right here is just 11, and I can change that. I want 6 paragraphs for my article, my super article, which will be generated with a range of tips of 11, and I'm going to group this, and I click this button and take a look at this. I'm just going to copy that and paste this right here in my article spinner, paste, and take a look right here. It's 100% unique. So let's check how the article looks like. So I'm just going to click this button to spin the content. Take a look at this spot. This one is it starts with expression. This is an absolutely new idea being inserted inside this paragraph, and I'm going to rewrite this again. This is absolutely a new idea being generated. So what my software does is that it randomizes all the paragraph. If you are taking the tip approach, which I explained in the videos below, there is absolutely no way for people to track down your that this content is duplicate, because it will add more randomness to your spin content. And trust me, you have to watch those videos below and you will simply be blown away by the simplicity of this software and how powerful it can be to build backlinks for your site. And this is a really awesome software, and the price is extremely low. Okay, so just scroll down the page, watch the videos, read what I have written on the post, and make your purchase right after that by clicking on the order button. So I'll catch you later, and I hope to see you in the members area, where I will explain to you further how to use all these software. And do check out the cool bonuses that I have included in this package. I'll catch you later. Okay, so I know that I need to explain to you how I always achieve the 100% unique with this software. So do pay close attention to what I'm going to tell you, because right now you will learn a lot of things and how you can save a lot of money with writers, because this is what I implemented in my very own business. So let me tell you a very short story. So as you probably know, hiring writers are very expensive, and I have been hiring many writers over time to write content for my niche site. In fact, I do own over 100 sites, close to 200 niche sites, content sites, where I make money with AdSense, affiliate programs, and all this stuff. So since I need to build backlinks to these sites and rank on Google, I constantly need to have writers to write content and spin those articles and submit them to directories. And in the long term, the highest expense is not about the SEO guy, it's just about the writers. Okay, so I thought, how am I going to save on those writers? Then I got this idea. This is a really simple idea, probably that many of you have not thought, but I thought, why not get those writers? I hire them right up front, get them to write a huge database of tips on a very specific topic, and then I can reuse those content over and over again. So this is the tip approach that I was talking about in the previous video, and this way I can save a lot of money on writers. So what I did is that I hired a writer full-time for 1 full month for $350, and from the Philippines. So this writer didn't have, her English wasn't that great, and the English was good enough to write decent article, but then I made her to research and to write 500 tips for me in the dating niche, because I have a dating website where I constantly build backlinks to the site. So what I did, I got her to spend 1 full month to write 500 tips on this specific topic. So why did I ask her to write tips? Is because the tips have many benefits in creating articles. So first off, it's really easy to read, and also the writer doesn't have to think too much to write an article, because if you were to write the article the traditional way, it's really boring when you read the article. For the writer, it's really a tedious task, and because she has to always think about how to combine those paragraphs together and make it flow together to get absolutely great content, while the tips are really detached from each other and they still provide great content. And she just have to research a few tips, just like you see right here, and write a few sentences, and she's done, and she just move on to the next tips. So that's what I did. And then once she finished writing those 500 tips, I got her to spend 1 full month to spin all those tips, and I'm going to show you in a few moments in the other videos as well. So to spin all those tips using the spinning software, Okay, and then I created this software which is called the Instant Article Shuffler, where I will randomize all these tips, all those spun tips, and shuffle everything. Because remember, those tips are really independent from each other. In any way that you place them, they will still make sense in your article. So that's how I use my writer from now on. And also, just think about it. If you were to submit these articles to many other sites, I mean, it's really difficult to Google to track down all this content. But if you were to do it the traditional way, if you were to spin those articles the traditional way, there is always a footprint, which is your website address. Okay, so the problem with the traditional way of spinning is that you always rewrite the same paragraph, and the paragraph contains the same idea behind, and that's the problem with the traditional way of spinning. Why this one? If you opt for this strategy and you combine this with my software, I'm really confident that there is absolutely no way for people to track down that this is just a rewritten article or a spun article, because even the tips will be randomized and the idea is completely original and it's absolutely unique. And I showed you in the previous video how to achieve always the 100%, the maximum percentage of uniqueness when you adopt my approach and using this software. Okay, so I'm just going to go very briefly in a PowerPoint presentation right here to explain to you. So you can see that let's take a very simple example where you can have tips which will be rewritten and shuffled together. This is the idea. This is how you are going to use my software if ever you decide to take advantage of this really great opportunity. So how you are going to do that? So a very simple illustration is this. Let's assume that you have five tips, and the software will just shuffle everything. We just pick up randomly what are the tips involved, and then it will create a brand new article. And think about it, those tips, if you were to spin those, these are even more unique content. So I'm not saying that you should stop spinning article. In fact, if you were to use the spinning software or any spinning software that you have, you don't need to pay for other spinning software. I'm not trying to sell you spinning software. In fact, I'm giving that to you for free. And if you were to use that combined with my software, you will have the maximum effect. And I'm really confident that every time when your content will go out, it will be at a very high percentage of uniqueness. And think about it. If you have the budget and you can get a writer, I mean, you just need to get her to spend one full month for $350, and you can dominate a niche just like this one, which is in the dating niche, where I can have even thousands of articles to be submitted in the coming years to come when all these stuff are spent, and using my software to shuffle everything every time, to combine and to make a super article where the level of uniqueness is extremely high. So I really encourage you to watch the other videos where I'm going to present you a really cool bonus which will go hand in hand with this software. In fact, those bonuses are really worth a lot of money, and I spent a few $1,000s to get those free software created. You are not just receiving one software, but you are receiving free software together in this package. So just check the next video where you see a demonstration how those software works. Okay, so I'll catch you in the next video. Alright, so it's time to sum up, and I'll show you exactly what you'll be receiving in this WSO. Right here, this is the Instant Article Shuffler, and this is the main component of this WSO. In fact, this is the main product, and there is nothing like this outside. No other competitors for this product, because this is a completely original software that I created from scratch, because I'm going to use that. In fact, I'm already using that for my own business. So this software that you see right here has two main features, the random shuffler and the advanced shuffler. So the random shuffler will just pick up all, any of those tips and create multiple articles. You can set the ranges of paragraph anywhere, whatever you like, from 6 paragraph to 9 paragraph per article, and it will just pick up any number of paragraph randomly from this seed article, which you can just copy and paste right here. And it's the same for the titles. You can spin those titles, it doesn't really matter. There is absolutely no need. If ever you do not want to spin those content, you can just insert the tips straight inside. It doesn't really matter, and it can generate multiple articles, and we can use the content and spin those randomly. Okay, so very important, this stuff should be used after you spin your articles, your content, right? So because it's just a shuffler, okay, so that you make sure that it always increases your percentage of uniqueness, so that it will erase all the footprints that you leave when you are submitting those articles. So the main component right here, this is the advanced shuffler, which I'm really fond of. I always use this feature, in fact. So this one, if I click this button, and this is where I get the super article created for me, where you can get this, a combination of all those paragraphs randomly. Right now you can see this start with timing is everything. If I close that, I generate another one, and it just pick up another paragraph, and it's absolutely unique. So this is the main component of this WSO. So this is the main software. Added to this, I know that probably your budget is really limited, so probably you do not have a spin software that and I know there are some good spinning software outside, and they are charging like a yearly fee, or sometimes a monthly fee, and sometimes a very high front-end fee, okay, one-time fee. But look, I'm going to give you this software absolutely for free, and there is no need for you to buy a spinning software. This comes together with the bonus package, this software as a bonus. Okay, so this tool is really awesome, and this was created by my coders, myself, and also this is it has never been released before. I never saw this stuff before. And right here you can see there is the smart token feature, where you can just click and those text will be changed automatically, because we have already a database inside, and a database of common synonyms which most people use, and also there is a live spelling check. Okay, so I'll get into more details in the tutorials, in fact, just to show you that this is a really cool software, and it's really worth considering some other tools are charging a monthly or yearly fee. I just keep a minimum price of $47. This, if you were to purchase that alone. Okay, this is the absolutely minimum price, but I spent a few $1,000s to get all these free software created, in fact. So this is the bonus package that you'll be receiving together with the article shuffler. And then there is this cool software which I never released before. In fact, I said, why not make it a real no-brainer deal for you, because since you have the spinner, you have the shuffler, this is the instant article submitter. So this is not an article submitter software which will be submitted to build backlinks. This one is to be used with your WordPress blog, where it will feed all your content, all the articles that were created using these two software. Since there is no way for duplicate content using my method, you can populate your WordPress blog using the tip approach, and really you can get hundreds of pages almost instantly, and you can schedule that on a daily basis. You can see the scheduling feature right here. You can set the date right here. Okay, right here you can set the date, and this is a really cool stuff. You can even edit the post individually from the software where you can insert the excerpt. Treat this software as if it is your WordPress blog, and this is all. It has all the features inside. You can insert tags, categories, and all this stuff. You can insert the summary, and the cool thing is that it gets much easier than you do it on WordPress, because it can upload tons of articles instantly using Notepad. Okay, and you can select which one, how to optimize your blog by selecting if you want to get the post title as from the first line, or from this one, the file name, and all this stuff. This is a really great software. And think about it, where else can you get those free, absolutely non-released software that are never released before? And this one is 100% original. It was never created before. You will get all these free software at a very, very low price. Just scroll down this page and click the order button to make your purchase right now, and I'll see you on the inside.